Good morning, everybody. We are Mix 1041. We are on Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're also on the Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. We're on the Mix 1041 app, which becomes very important this morning. Big announcement with Stephen Shelton and Cleveland Insurance here at about 7:30 this morning. Shelton will be there for a couple of reasons, so we'll do that coming up. But you need the app. Download for free at mymix1041.com. Local and state news. Good morning to all of you. And tell you, fire back in our news again this morning as there are now two major wildfires burning to the southwest and the northeast of our listening area. That fire you've been hearing about, the Georgia side of Lookout and Raccoon Mountains, has doubled in size, jumped the containment lines after rekindling late last week. The fire has now been burning for 2 weeks. This fire listed at 1,400 acres, only 50% contained. There was a press release issued yesterday, actually a public alert issued by the Cleveland Bradley Emergency Management Agency yesterday regarding the wildfire. The release said that the fires created significant smoke and haze in the air, impacting the air quality in our region, right here actually in Cleveland and Bradley County. The Bradley County EMA is advising all residents to exercise extreme caution. Avoid outdoor burning. Be careful when disposing of cigarettes and report any suspicious activities or unattended fires to local authorities immediately. So this fire, Lookout Mountain, still burning. Folks, they only have it half contained. And now, according to Cleveland Bradley Emergency Management, affecting air quality even here in Cleveland and Bradley County and across the area. Another fire to the northeast is burning in North Carolina. The Hiwassee Dam Fire Department says a wildfire in Collett Ridge, North Carolina, is just over 100 acres, 0% contained. No injuries have been reported. No homes or businesses under threat at this time. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports this morning an Athens City Council member who's a certified counselor had his license revoked by a Tennessee State Board after allegations that he made inappropriate and sexual comments to a female client. Dick Pelley, a certified professional counselor since 1986, had his certificate to practice revoked by the Tennessee Board of Professional Counselors, marital and family therapists, and clinical pastoral therapists for making comments of a sexual nature to a female client in August of 2021. The order says in part, quote, the board found this professional counselor's unethical conduct violated the 2014 American Counseling Association's Code of Ethics. As such, revocation of his certificate to practice professional counseling is the appropriate discipline, end quote. Pelley declined to comment, and at the time of the incident, Pelley was a counselor working in Cleveland, and Athens city mayor and vice mayor said they would seek legal advice before taking any action against Pelley. Mayor Steve Sherlin told the Chattanooga Times Free Press, quote, it is very concerning. It will require some inquiry and investigation as to what problems could arise from this. And the Cleveland Daily Banner reports Bradley County's annual Veterans Day ceremony will be held at 11 a.m. on Friday, November 10th, the Bradley County Courthouse. You probably know by now Veterans Day is officially on Saturday, but it's going to be observed on Friday. The event will feature two special awards, the Bill Norwood Service to Veterans Award and the Raymond H. Miller Veteran of the Year. This year's special speaker will be Major Newell Ruth, who retired after 26 years of military service in the Army. He lives in Knoxville with his wife and two daughters, and there will be the Bradley County Honor Guard will have their traditional 21-gun salute, and following the ceremony, the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 81 will serve lunch at Post 81 on James Asbury Drive for veterans. Now, keep this in mind. Ocoee Street at the courthouse will be closed for the ceremony. Motorists are encouraged not to leave their vehicles parked at businesses prior to the service. That's Friday at 11 a.m. And, of course, the event's open to the public. All right, that is the very latest local and state news, 7:08. Our first check of traffic here.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Well, good Monday morning, and I guess, Bridget, Friday night, big wins for Bradley and Walker Valley.
That's right.
That's all happening there.
Very happy for them. Huge wins.
Big wins. Big wins, and sets up week 2 of the playoffs, which we'll get into in full detail at the bottom of the hour. Cleveland High School ended their season on Friday night at Jefferson County. Big congratulations to first-year coach Chandler Tygard and his team, everybody involved at Cleveland High. But they have ended their season. But Bradley and Walker Valley, huge victories for both teams. So they're going to host playoff games Friday night. This will be fun. Maryville at Bradley.
Wow.
6A. 7 o'clock Friday night. Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And then Lenore City will be at Walker Valley. 7 o'clock Friday night. 99.1 FM and the Mix app. So I tell you, it's a big week.
Yeah, get out there and support them. If you're a Bradley or Walker Valley fan, plan to be there for them.
It's going to be big time. Hey, more on sports at the bottom of the hour. Plus, Shelton will be here. I'm going to announce the winner of the mixhousewash.com. We'll be using that for many other contests, but thanks to Water Boys and Cleveland Insurance, Shelton will announce the winner coming up. It's a $2,500 exterior wash package from Water Boys. And then we're going to go right into our next contest this morning. And matter of fact, maybe up there right now, and we'll tell you more about it, but it is the Black Friday shopping blowout. That's turned into a big deal the last several years.
It sure has. That is one of the biggest contests that we do all year. And so lots of people get very excited about that. It launches today.
Hey, Sheridan, is on the app yet? It's on the app. Just go to the app. It's there now. I'm not going to steal any of Shelton's thunder, but it is there. It's all presented by Cleveland Insurance. All right. Hey, Hardy. Yeah, let's do the Hardy's Wake Up here. And Bridget has so much excitement about the new things happening at Hardee's. Now, I will tell you, Cinnamon Raisin Biscuits are back at Hardee's. There you go. Back for the holidays. Those tender, flaky biscuits loaded with raisins, cinnamon, and drizzled with that white icing. For a sweet start to your day, Hardee's, goodness in the making. All right, that's at Hardee's.
You asked Hardee's to bring back the Cinnamon Raisin Biscuit, and we listened. Welcome home, Cinnamon Raisin Biscuit. The cinnamon icing drizzled goodness is...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Hey, do you know what time kickoff is for Missouri? I think you're going. What is it? Oh, that's the big slot? Shelton's here. So it's a 3:30 kickoff UT Missouri. All right, we'll get Shelton here in just a second. But first, this portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by the Cleveland Family YMCA.
At the Cleveland Family YMCA, all are welcome with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. You can find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
What'd you say? Hang on a second. Now you're on the wrong mic. Go ahead.
I thought you were just randomly screaming like you do during commercial breaks. I thought you were just asking a question.
Well, no.
3:30.
Hey, Steve, this is what I hear. Steve, yeah, radio voice off the. That's all you get. I mean, I am who I am.
Well, there's no doubt about that. That's
so it's a 3:30 game.
It's a 3:30 kick, 2:30 Central for all
I'm
our
trying to
Central
plan,
listening.
plan ahead.
I'm sure you are.
As you are.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
Shelton, you've not missed a game.
That's right. If the Lord tarries and the creek doesn't rise.
I don't think you have to worry about the Lord tarrying, Shelton. Come on.
Either way, I'm getting to watch it, I guess. So no, I will be there, and that means I have couple home games left here, and I've seen them all.
I think you can get. I think you're okay for Vandy and Georgia, so I think that'd be okay.
Do you know? I know 3 people getting married on the Saturday that Tennessee Georgia plays. These people are so disrespected.
When did they join the Communist Party?
I don't think. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. 7:16. Let's get a check of the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Shelton and I will all be talking here about a big contest winner and a contest that just started. All coming up here. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
All natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 77 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again near record high temperatures, a high of 81 and a low of 47. And then on Wednesday, near record high temperatures again with sunny skies, a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 36 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right, birthdays, anniversaries, calling Texas.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Good morning and happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I know it's hard to start your day on a Monday, and unfortunately I'm going to begin it with some bad news here by showing you our fires and smoke map, but hopefully I can make up for that with some positivity about all of our sunshine. So here's a look across the Southeast right now. What you're going to notice is basically a thin layer for the entire Southeast and beyond, with that light gray color indicating some of this hazy smoke, because there's so many individual brush and wildfires that are ongoing at this point in time. Let me zoom into our local area though. All the red spots, those are going to be the fires, the hot spots that are active, and there may even be a few additional ones that aren't showing up on this satellite imagery. But we did certainly have that fire that was in Ray County over the weekend, and we have this big one that's happening just to the south of Andrews, North Carolina. This is the Collet Ridge fire that's now over 2,000 acres. You'll notice that the gray smoke, the darker gray, is moving southward from those fires. That's because yesterday we had wind blowing from the north. Now today our wind is going to shift and come out of the south to the southwest. So even if you have smoke now, you don't have it at your location, it may shift and move to you. So that's something to be mindful of as you go out and about. And the worst fire again is over here in Cherokee County. So with that, we do have an air quality alert that is ongoing for southwestern North Carolina. That includes Cherokee and Clay counties. You really need to limit your time outside. In fact, we have this code red air quality alert that's in effect. That means the air is unhealthy for everyone, for all, if you're under 4,000 feet. So basically what that happens is you have the fire on the ridge line, we have a high pressure overhead, and it brings sinking air with it. So it traps that smoke into place, and that particulate matter settles into those valleys. So the air quality is the worst if you're under 4,000 feet. Now it's still not good on those mountain peaks either. In fact, we have a code orange air quality alert additionally. That's the air is unhealthy for sensitive groups. So if you have COPD, asthma, elderly, young children, that you need to be mindful of that for the tallest peaks. That's over 4,000 feet. So either way, it's still something that you want to, again, limit that time outside. And this is today all the way until midnight tonight. Cherokee County, Clay County, southwestern North Carolina, if you drive over and work in some of those other counties. Now, let's take a check of our temperatures, because here's at least the positive spin on the forecast. We are starting off this morning cool to cold. We have a lot of spots in the 30s, but at least we're not seeing any freezing temperatures. 43 in Chattanooga, 48 in Altamont, Cleveland coming in at 36, Dalton at 38 degrees. Coffee cast this morning. Remember, sunrise is now an hour earlier because of the time change this weekend. 43 degrees at 8 a.m., 51 by 9 o'clock. And as we go through the day today, abundant sunshine. It's going to be beautiful outside, hitting 71 at noon, 78 at 4 o'clock. That's well above what would be normal for this point in November. So again, high pressure dominates. It's going to bring us the sunshine throughout the day today and really in the days to come as well. So sunny skies today, that wind from the south to the southwest, a few clouds tonight, and then as we look at tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, highs around 80. On Wednesday, mostly sunny, up to about 82 degrees on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to start to see a few changes because clouds will be on the increase, and you're going to notice a few of these little green blips showing up. About a 10% chance we could see a spot.
CHS Live or CHS Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But then I think, well, so are you. But anyways, that's, you know, but Southern, the food drive they do, listen, there's nothing more that we can give than food.
That's it.
I mean,
That's it.
they do a great job with that.
They sure do. All right. Let's get our, well, let me back up here. Back to the food drive. I'll be broadcasting live Friday, Southern Heritage main branch. Now, we say the main branch, all three locations are taking food. So out McGrady Drive, Southern Heritage, and then Georgetown near Cleveland Middle. They're all taking food, but then that big truck is out on Keith at the main branch. All right, Bridget, over to you.
Okay, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Happy birthday to Henry Brown today, who is 17 and a junior at Cleveland High School. Ronnie Long is having a birthday today from his wife and children. Dr. Jerry Veenstra celebrated a birthday on Friday. Loving wife, mother, and grandmother. Tony Reynolds was 60 yesterday, known to his nieces and nephews as Uncle T, former Polk County EMA director, and that is from his sister. My friend Melanie Shepard is celebrating a birthday today. Also, Tim Riggs is celebrating today as well. Carla Bolaños.
Is that the former principal of Hopewell?
That's correct,
So
yes.
who cares anymore? Well, why are we even talking about him?
Well, I think he's still employed by Bradley County Schools in the central office, but it's fine. Whatever, it's fine.
He's like a principal whisperer is what they call it. That's what he told me. I love Tim, but I mean, come on, let's not get crazy here. Happy birthday, Tim.
Also, Carla Bolaños is celebrating her 50th birthday today. She's a fourth grade teacher at Hopewell Elementary.
Oh, man, she's going to sing herself happy birthday. Happy birthday, Carla. And our husband, Caleb, I hope he remembers this year. You know, he forgot several years there.
I'm thinking that he's the person that sent that into us.
Caleb?
So, yeah, we got a text here.
Somebody must have told him.
So, and then also Marilyn Sherlin is celebrating a birthday today. Yes.
Well, we love her. Let me add one more. Trey Job is 16 today. There's another driver in the Larry McDaniel family. Trey and Jonathan and Tennille's son, 16 today. That's from Granddaddy Larry McDaniel sent me that last night.
All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, 724 in the news this morning. An Athens City Council member who is a certified counselor had his license revoked by a state board after allegations he made inappropriate and sexual comments to a female client. Dick Pelle, a certified professional counselor since 1986, had his certificate to practice revoked by the State Board of Professional Counselors, Marital and Family Therapists, and Clinical Pastoral Therapists. This being reported this morning by the Chattanooga Times Free Press. Those wildfires, still got 2 wildfires burning right now, and now the fire on the Georgia side of Lookout and Raccoon Mountains has doubled in size, jumped the containment lines, and rekindled late last week. That fire's been burning for 2 weeks. And Shelton, we understand that the Emergency Management Agency has now issued a public health alert for right here in Cleveland and Bradley County. You're familiar with this?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, and the larger that fire gets, you know, we talked about the Canadian fire that actually got down here, how large it was. The larger this fire gets, you will start to have people that have kind of breathing problems, asthma, emphysema, those types of things. They will start noticing these things pretty quickly, but really be aware of this. And we actually passed by there a few days ago. You can see it from a long ways. These guys are doing all they can. But, Steve, when it's so dry and the wind's blowing like it is, those fire lines just don't hold up. So hopefully they get this thing under control and we get some rain pretty soon.
Yeah, it's 1,400 acres and only 50% contained. And then Bradley County's annual Veterans Day ceremony will be Friday at 11 a.m. at the Bradley County Courthouse. And we'll have much more on that coming up. Back in a moment.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. If you need extra cash for the holidays, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware, 423-458-3007, online at southlandfinance.net.
All right, so Shelton, coming up here in a few minutes, did you remember to draw a winner of the contest?
This morning early, my staff and I got together and we did a random drawing.
You're an idiot.
Sorry, what's Fruit Loops? What's Fruit Loops saying?
Hey, Fruit Loops, are you here? Still don't have a mic. Still packed up.
Yeah, that's all right.
Thank you.
Regardless.
Okay, so what I said was the contest. Now, not yet.
Yeah, I know.
You,
absolutely.
You remembered to draw a winner.
I did remember draw a winner. I also remember that you said, hey, we're going to really announce this next giveaway we're doing. We're going to really announce it Monday morning. Then I hear you say, Sheridan, I don't want to take Shelton's thunder, but is it already on the app? And so it's fine. Well, it's fine, Steve. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just, hey, number one, I'm just happy that you remember we're doing it. Number two, it's already on the app. So it's fine. You know, everyone that doesn't have the app, we're going to really explode this announcement really quick here. So don't worry about it. It's fine.
I just stole our own thunder. What do I care? So all that coming up in just a moment. Yeah, that big winner will be announced with Water Boys, Cleveland Insurance, and Mix 104.1. Do that coming up next at $2,500 valued exterior wash, getting ready for the holiday season. And then, Black Friday shopping blowout. We'll give you all the details. It's one of our biggest contests of the year in a moment.
It's game on at Cleveland Ford, and our team is ready to serve you.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory's back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Cincinnati's something, isn't it? Wow. Three Rivers is Pittsburgh.
That is true.
Cincinnati something. What is it? Not Skyline Chill. I don't know what it is. It's got some motto. Who cares? It's the Mermaid. That's what you're missing off the air. If you thought this was exciting, imagine what's happening off the air. Oh yeah, buddy. Let's go inside the Mermaid Weather Center. And here he is, Roger Pickett.
You think the mattress business is competitive? You bet it is, and no matter how many out-of-town chains come to town, Mermaid Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
I'm sure the Chamber enjoys that commercial.
Hey, listen. So Friday, this past Friday, Allison Pryor pledged that she's going to work with Bridget on her delivery of the weather. Cleveland Eye Hall of Famer. So, Shelton, you have always been critical of her delivery.
Okay, let's keep going.
So, anyway,
Yes.
I want you to listen and see if she's improved any over the weekend. I know she's
practicing, yes. Go ahead, Bridget. Thank you.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 77 and a low of 45 tonight. For tomorrow, sunny skies near record high temperatures, a high of 81 and a low of 47. Sunny on Wednesday, near record high temperatures again, a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 37 degrees.
I would think that her use of near record high multiple times could have been, kind of deleted.
Does that penalize her on the score
I would
sheet?
think so.
Yeah.
I would say that she could have said, this is a near record high week for the Cleveland and Bradley County area.
Bit more of a blanket.
Yeah, more.
I'll word
Yeah,
it
and
that
actually
way
it would
next
take less time because she really soaks it up over there.
How do you react to that?
I'll do better next time.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. 7:33.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East
Too
Tennessee.
early.
Stop in
This
tonight
is the
or
hours we work.
Online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location.
Nobody can hear about
and order
Aubrey's
there.
now because I'm screaming. Hey, listen, all you need to know about Aubrey's is this. Southern Living voted it the best locally owned restaurant in the state.
And watch out for helicopters landing near. That's all
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. This report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Larry will have tickets for the Bradley and Walker Valley home playoff games where you can get them early, probably by tomorrow, I'd say. It's whenever Turner Jackson and Mike Turner wake up and get them to him. So all that, and we'll talk all about that coming up. Also, Larry wants to wish his grandson, Trey Job, 16. How old are his parents?
No kidding.
My goodness. How is Trey Job 16? He's going to be getting that license. Larry, thank you. Understand Larry's buying him a car. God love him.
There's no chance.
I was wondering, is the Town Squire a complete men's store? Yes. Larry and his staff have been outfitting their customers since 1977 from head to toe, carrying suits, sport coats, dress and casual slacks, shirts, belts, ties, and shoes. Your complete men's store for over 46 years. Fall wardrobe sale now in progress. Come in and check them out. Walk out in comfort and style. You'll never know how good you can look until you get dressed at the Town Squire, locally owned and operated, the shop that appreciates the customer. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. All right, we're going to jump right in here. Big wins Friday night, Shelton, for Bradley Central High School and for Walker Valley. Cleveland High School lost at Jefferson County, ends their season. Big congratulations on a good first season for Coach Tiger.
Listen, Cleveland ends the year 6-4 in the regular season, 6-5 overall. They went up to Jefferson County, the number one ranked team in that part of the bracket. They lose 44-36 on the road. Coach Tiger, the people that are looking for miracles need to go to church.
Hey, come on.
But give this guy 2 or 3 years to build this, to get his program put together. You can see that he had these guys playing with everyone in the state. He played well against Bradley. He played well at Jefferson County. Bradley did what they're supposed to do. They blew out a team in the first round. They've got a monumental task to get past Maryville. Maryville's healthy. Maryville's the best 4-loss team in the I would say in the country. But they're going to come to Bradley Central. The key is it's at Bradley Central. This place should be packed Friday night. There should not be a seat to be had. This is what the Bradley Central fans have been waiting on for 30, 40 years. If Bradley can win this game, I think they've got a chance to be playing for a state championship in Chattanooga in a few weeks. Walker Valley, I'm just telling you right now, I told you last week Walker Valley had the best draw of anybody that I've ever seen in a playoff situation. Walker Valley goes up, and they put a few points on the board last week. I think 74 points they put up. It was 7-6 after the first half. They ended up winning 74-33. I heard the guys on Friday Night Blitz say, well, they didn't really sure up some things defensively. Who cares? You scored 74 points. You don't have to play defense when you score. So they scored on every offensive possession, had 2 pick sixes, took them back to the house. Walker Valley moves on now. I think Walker Valley's got a great chance to beat a Lenoir City team who's 6-4, who beat Ray County 31-13 last week. I think Walker Valley can move on. Walker Valley is setting themselves up to possibly play a 9-1 Shelbyville team. This is a great time to be watching high school football. When's the last time you tell me we've had 2 teams in our county make it to the second round? And then you've got, again, Meigs County playing the second round, McMinn Central playing the second round. So we've got other local teams that have moved on. But this is a great Friday night.
Certainly is, and we'll have full coverage on our family of stations. Much more on that as the week goes on. Vikings behind Josh Dobbs beat my Falcons 31-28.
Josh Dobbs, after the game, said he didn't even know the players' names.
He hadn't practiced.
He goes out there and he comes in, he wins this game. I think Josh Dobbs is solidifying himself. He'll find a starting job eventually.
Yeah, that's right.
But if not, he'll be just the most sought-after backup quarterback probably in the NFL. But great win. The Falcons are kind of reeling here with a couple of losses. But again, congrats to Josh Dobbs, who goes from Arizona to Minnesota and wins a game, and so be it. The Vols fans are rejoicing everywhere.
If we're going to lose, losing to Josh Dobbs is fine with me. But the Falcons, I'm encouraged. We now have an offense with Taylor Heineke and ready to go. All right, Sunday night last night, Sunday night football, Bengals over the Bills, 24-18. Tonight, Monday night football, Chargers at the Jets. I was surprised to see the Jets are 4-3. I looked at that this morning. Tonight, 8:15, we'll have coverage on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Hardee's. And then, of course, on ABC television. I think the Manning brothers are back tonight.
Love it.
Best show of the fall season again. Can't miss it. Ryan Blaney won his first NASCAR championship on Sunday. Ross Chastain won the season's final race at Phoenix. Jamie Kyle, is he happy?
I was actually pulling for both these guys. It was a big Sunday.
I was pulling for old Cale Yarborough, and he didn't make it again.
I don't think he ever since he left the Dukes of Hazzard.
I understand. UT men's basketball opener is tonight, Shelton. They'll take on Tennessee Tech. 6:30 tip right here, Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU.
The deepest Tennessee basketball team in the history of Tennessee basketball. I went and watched them last week against Lenore Ryan. These guys, they go 10 deep easily. You see, if they stay healthy, you will see the University of Tennessee go deep into the NCAA tournament.
All right, I tell you what, we got a couple of big contest announcements with Shelton here. One winner, and then the next contest that actually starts this morning. All of that in just a moment.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses,
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
NASDAQ up 184 points on Friday. They closed at 13,478. So just a few weeks ago, the Dow was down around 32,000. So we've been up about 1,000 plus points in the last week. So let's hope it sustains itself. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's Bobby Ludwig. He's your Edward Jones financial advisor. How can people reach out to you, Bobby?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, buddy. Talk with you tomorrow. Thank you. It's 18 before the hour. All right. Shelton, let's break down the contest. We're just wrapping up here with Water Boys.
Yeah, so Water Boys, Cleveland Insurance, Mix 1041. I think we've created your favorite URL of all time. That's a web domain. You type it in the internet.
URL?
Yeah, it's the web domain. You type in. Yeah, it's fine. I'll explain to you later.
What was it again?
It was mixhousewash.com.
Mixhousewash.com.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have. I think this is probably a start of something.
Yeah,
it's not going to stop here. Yeah, I have a feeling that was the problem. So we had a lot of people register. Again, everyone that registered will receive an email from Waterboys that will give you $100 off their services if you have a need for your exterior cleaning. But Stacy Roberts, I would give Stacy's address, but I don't think we should do that. But Stacy Roberts has won a $2,500 package from Waterboys. They'll be out and they'll schedule with her, of course. They just won't randomly show up. But they'll come out and they're going to give her an exterior cleaning, her roof, her sidewalks, her driveway, porches, windows, exterior of her home.
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
I don't know, Stacy, but
regardless.
Right.
It is so congratulations to Stacy Roberts. We were reaching out to her today to let her know she won, get her in touch with Waterboys. But again, a free exterior cleaning for just in time for the holidays. We're going to do this again in the spring.
Good.
That will, I think, is really going to go well. But
just save the website, mixhousewash.com.
Oh, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I've locked that thing in like Fort Knox. Yeah, there's so many things we could do with this. I mean, if you think about it. But again, congratulations to Stacy Roberts. And again, everyone that registered, we thank you on behalf of Cleveland Insurance and Deli Boys. That's a blast.
Oh, boy.
Water Boys. When I say boys, it just kind of comes out naturally. Water Boys and Mix 1041. And so, but again, everyone will get an email with the $100 off coupon if you want to use it. If not, then delete it. It's fine. I don't care.
It's fine. Yeah. All right, so now we are segueing into a brand new contest. Shelton, Cleveland Insurance been involved in this, I know, the last few years at least. The Black Friday shopping blowout has become one of the biggest contests that we do. Well over 1,000 entries each year, each of the last few years, especially when Cleveland Insurance decided to kick in $1,000. That helps.
Well, I had someone last year ask me, they said, hey, listen, what do you, how do you guys come up with these ideas? I said, well, this one, Steve called and said, I need $1,000. And so I said, it's pretty, that's how we got.
Hey, you're going back to the track?
We're here we are. But listen, I think this is one of the coolest things all year from a giveaway standpoint that the station does. And what a better way to kick off somebody's Christmas shopping than to give them a day of really relaxation and no stress when you're spending someone else's money and someone else is driving you and you're getting free food. It's a great day. So this year, Black Friday, Mix 1041 is teaming up with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland. You and 3 of your friends are going to be chauffeured around all day in a brand new Jeep Wagoneer. Now, if you've not been in a Jeep Wagoneer, this thing has a lot of room, a lot of space for a lot of bags, a lot of stuff you can buy. You get breakfast from Hardee's. By the way, I listened to your Hardee's commercial. You did the live read there.
Sure.
You're passionate about that white icing.
Doctor. A matter of fact, throw those raisins out and everything else. Just give me the icing.
You really, your voice tone changes. You get a little more Barry White. It's like, go to Hardee's for a biscuit and white icing. Your affection for white icing is something that
it's too much.
It is. It's next level.
Much.
I'm going to tell you. Hardee's corporate may want to call you to do a little side job here, but regardless,
and you know it's holiday season because I look in the program log over here, the commercials. Bridget, the Stamper's furniture spot is in queue.
yes.
It's that hello, Joe Stamper.
Oh, no.
It's about that time, baby.
The most talked about, your favorite commercial ever, if people don't know, we do talk about this stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Favorite commercial ever is the wrestling commercial where you chamber your inner Gene Okerlund and Jim Cornette. but your best commercial that we've talked about amongst our little circle of whatever you want to call friends.
Idiots.
Yes. Is the Stampers commercial without question.
Well, it's getting ready here.
And I can't believe they let you do it again. But regardless, let's go back. You get breakfast. Number one, you get a free chauffeur the whole day in a brand new Jeep Wagoneer from our friends from Crown Chrysler and a lot of other people, Cleveland. And then you get Hardee's breakfast for you and 3 friends. And then Chick-fil-A, Keith Street, lunch for you and your 3 friends. If you keep them in the vehicle long enough, they get to go to lunch with you. And then on top of that, we're going to throw in a $1,000 gift card, Visa gift card from Cleveland Insurance, $1,000. So you get $1,000. You get a free ride all day. You get lunch from Chick-fil-A, breakfast from Hardee's, and Bridget said if you split the $1,000 with her, she'll ride around with you all day for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
Bridget, it's on the app right now.
That's right. Yeah. So download the free Mix 1041 app. If you don't have it yet, go to our website, mymix1041.com. We have the link right there at the top of the page.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a sharp turn here in just a moment. I'm going to make some personal comments that I don't normally do. And I'm going to do that in just a second. I had a life-altering event on Friday night, and we're going to talk about that. The Bible says to give honor to whom honor is due. And so I'm going to talk about it, and we're going to do that in just a moment. Stand by.
At Scooter's Coffee, try their frosted.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
To join us here, I want to just remind everybody, Black Friday shopping blowout has just started.
That's right. Yeah, it launches today. So download the free Mix 1041 app. You can go ahead and get registered right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't do this a lot. I don't like to talk personally about things that are happening with me personally that are bad or whatever. Because I know there are so many people within the sound of my voice, you're going through a horrible time. We've had people recently, friends of mine, have lost children. We have people battling major diseases. We have people struggling in poverty. I do not take that lightly. But on Friday night, my daughter, Reagan, who is 14, was involved in a near life-ending ATV accident. And when something like that happens with your child, it puts everything in perspective. I want to thank some people. I want to begin by thanking the Lord. I believe in angels, and I really believe in them now. Reagan was on an ATV Friday night that crashed And I had 3 doctors tell me on Friday night at Children's Hospital at Erlanger that she very easily could have gone to heaven Friday night. It was a very serious situation. I got a call about 6 o'clock. I went out. And I personally was able to experience what we have reported on here, and I've reported on this station for 30 years. And that is the greatness of our first responders right here in this community. Let me tell you something. When the rubber meets the road and you have a personal need and a tragedy happens, you want, let me say this, you want these men and women on your side. And they came out, and I want to thank them by name this morning because I got with Jeff Stewart. He is the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief, and I asked him to give me the names of everyone who was on our call on Friday night. Fire Department Captain Corey Davis, Captain Brian Bancroft, Lieutenant Matt Hunzelman, Firefighter Christian Prince, Firefighter Jacob Dodson, that's the fire department. For EMS, Commander Tim Clemens. I'll come back to him in a second. Paramedics, Brian Hickman, EMT Chastity Wiggins from the Bradley County Sheriff's Department, Deputy David Harper, and Deputy Tucker Harold. The Lord used these people to help save my daughter's life on Friday night. Bottom line. But especially used Commander Tim Clemens. When I got there, I thought, well, not knowing a lot about what had happened, I thought it would be maybe a visit to our local emergency room. But it was deemed that out of precaution, Reagan would be flown by Life Force helicopter to Erlanger Medical Center in Chattanooga. I have said those words thousands of times over the last 30 years. Never thinking that my child would be on that plane, that helicopter. Tim Clemens, who I spoke with on Saturday, looked me in the eye as we were, you think about putting your child on a helicopter without you. And in that moment of chaos and somewhat fear and terror, and the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life, Tim Clemens, which I believe used by the Lord Jesus himself, looked me in the eye and said, Steve, I'm a dad of a daughter. She's going to be fine. This is out of precaution. And God used that man for me. Friday night. And I'll never forget it. There was a moment Friday night as we were standing in the middle of a field and Life Force had landed. And I began to think of some of you who we have reported on over the years. And my daughter was in the ambulance being worked on. And Jennifer and I were standing outside of the ambulance waiting for her to be unloaded out of that ambulance. And that stretcher to take her to Life Force was about 50 yards away. But you know what? I began to think of some of you and what you've dealt with. And at that moment, when she was loaded on to Life Force, and I got in her ear, and she was crying, and she was scared. But let me say that she was conscious the whole time. She was talking, badly hurt. But I got in her ear, and I reminded Reagan of a prayer that I told her when she was a child and began to understand. And I told her brother this when he was born, of course when he was a child. There are 3 words that you can pray, and it'll move heaven and earth. Jesus, help me. I have told them that all of their lives, no matter how old they are, no matter where they are, no matter what the case is. If you say, Jesus, help me, that will move the hand of God. And I whispered in my child's ear, my daughter Reagan Hartline, laying on a stretcher, getting ready to go into the Life Force helicopter, Friday night. And I said, honey, remember what I've always told you. Jesus, help me. And he will. And he did. She was flown to Children's Hospital in Chattanooga Friday night. And I want to thank some people there. We could not have been treated any better. Doctors, nurses, staff. There was a lady, a doctor who was a chaplain at Children's Hospital at Erlanger. Came right in immediately and brought the peace of God. They were wonderful. They were exemplary. I got to tell Dr. Charles Woods, the CEO of Children's Hospital, on Saturday, through my friend Jarrett Millsaps, the CEO of Tennova Cleveland. I got to tell him that Saturday. They were wonderful. Some of you have experienced this personally. You know what I'm talking about. I've never experienced this until Friday night. They were wonderful. To the friends and the family that I have heard from, and that Jennifer has heard from, and that Reagan has heard from, and that Holden has heard from, and our family has heard from, all I can say is thank you. I'm not used to being on this end of it. I'm really not. But I know that when it's your child, prayer is really all that matters. A word to parents this morning. Pray for your children. Pray for their protection. You know those days that you think may be a little boring, nothing really happening? Thank God for them. Thank God for days that nothing happens. Because let me tell you something. At every second of the day, there's tragedy. There's life-altering tragedy. And I thank God that there are so many wonderful, caring people right here. We live in the best place on earth. Here, Cleveland, Bradley County, the most special place on earth, with some of the best people in the world. And I thank you. I thank you for listening. Reagan is better. A lot of swelling. Her initial, when we got there Friday night, the great thing about Life Force, and God bless Life Force. God bless them. When we got there, they had already done the CT on her brain. It was good. We had miracle after miracle. Her whole body was affected. But she is at home. And I thank the Lord. I want to publicly thank God and thank some wonderful people. Wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you for listening. This is the Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir at 8:01. We will catch up. The news is all coming up. It's 1041. Good morning.
You don't have to worry, and don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning, troubles they don't last always. For there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. You don't have to worry, and don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning, troubles they don't last always. For there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. Jesus, I can take it. With Him I know I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. When your tests and trials, they seem to get you down, and all your friends and loved ones are nowhere to be found. Remember, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know
From the Kia. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
I'm Gianna Gelosi. Israeli Defense Forces surround Gaza City as they gear up to move in, fighting street to street in a spiderweb of tunnels under the city. One of the goals, freeing some 240 hostages that are believed to be in the tunnels. Secretary of State Antony Blinken wrapped up a trip to the Middle East today.
We remain very focused on the hostages held by Hamas, including Americans, in making sure we're doing everything possible to bring them home.
A weekend of travel took Blinken from Israel to Jordan, the occupied West Bank, Cyprus, Iraq, and Turkey, trying to build support for the Biden administration's proposal for humanitarian pauses. Former President Donald Trump going to be taking the stand in his civil fraud trial in New York City today. The case could cost him $250 million and bar him from conducting business in New York State. His sons testified last week. America is listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. I promise this will be the last thing I say about this. I was just talking to Bridget about the situation with Reagan Friday night off the air. But Bridget, I was just telling you, and I feel I really need to say this publicly. The doctors told us Friday night that the seat belt, there was a seat belt on that ATV and they said that saved her life.
Wow.
So that's all. That's the last thing you'll hear me say about it. But they said the seat belt saved her life. So I do want to add that. All right, let's move on. It is 9 minutes after 8. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning. Hey, that wildfire still burning, and now there on Lookout Mountain is now impacting the air quality of Cleveland and Bradley County, as 1,400 acres are being burned, according to authorities. This is the fires on the Georgia side of Lookout and Raccoon Mountains. Doubled in size, jumped the containment lines after rekindling late last week. The fire's been burning for 2 weeks, 1,400 acres, 50% contained. Now, the Cleveland Bradley Emergency Management Agency issued a public alert last night regarding the wildfire. The release states that the fires created significant smoke and haze in the air, impacting the air quality in our region, including Cleveland and Bradley County. The Cleveland Bradley EMA is advising all residents to exercise extreme caution when outside, especially people with asthmatic conditions or breathing issues. Also, they say avoid outdoor burning. Be careful when disposing of cigarettes. Report any suspicious activities or unattended fires to local authorities immediately. Bradley County's annual Veterans Day ceremony is Friday, 11 a.m., at the Bradley County Courthouse. Now, remember, Veterans Day is Saturday, but it's going to be observed nationally on Friday. The event will feature, of course, the two main awards every year, the Bill Norwood Service to Veterans Award and the Raymond H. Miller Veteran of the Year. The special speaker this year is Major Newell Ruth, who retired after 26 years of military service in the United States Army. Ruth lives in Knoxville with his wife and 2 daughters. And the Bradley County Honor Guard, the traditional 21-gun salute following the ceremony. The American Legion Post 81 will serve lunch at the post on James Asbury Drive for veterans. Now, here's a traffic note for you down there at the courthouse. Ocoee Street at the courthouse will be closed for the ceremony. Motorists are encouraged not to leave their vehicles parked at the businesses prior to the service. The event is open to the public. That's the latest. We have more news on our website from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Go to mymix1041.com. News brought to you in part by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, this half hour of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and the Hayes Hand Center. So glad to have them in Cleveland.
Whether you're looking for a subtle change to your face or a more dramatic transformation for your body, Refined Looks leads the way. Call.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
It's going to be a least expensive cremation and funeral option facility. The good thing about Serenity is a big spacious facility. Chapel seats over 200 people, 3 big visitation rooms there. We also offer a discounted funeral service there, $4,900. That'll be the casket included in our services, and you won't feel stressed about your facilities. You'll have plenty of space there. If it's a $995 cremation or a $4,900 funeral, we're going to still give them first-class professional service as we would treat our own family with.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our 3rd generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our 4th generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
The Vascular Institute.
They're board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons, and the VIC Vascular team of experts are here to provide comprehensive treatment for your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. No referral is needed, and appointments are within 3 days. They are accepting new patients. Visit VascularInstituteOfChattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
At 16 after 8, let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 76 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies near record high temperatures, a high of 80 and a low of 47. Sunny again on Wednesday with a high of 80. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 39 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Good morning, everybody. 17 after 8, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Hey, we made the big announcement about an hour ago. Our Mix 1041 Black Friday shopping blowout is underway officially, and it's presented by Cleveland Insurance. One person will win $1,000 plus that chauffeur-driven Wagoneer, Jeep Wagoneer. On Black Friday for shopping. They'll drive you right up to the front door of the stores. Plus, free breakfast from Hardee's, free lunch from Chick-fil-A. That's for the winner and 3 friends. The only way to win is on the Mix 1041 app. Now, let me give you a couple of things. If you have the app, make sure and refresh it. That was posted this morning on our Mix app. So just make sure and refresh it. It's there on the homepage. If you don't have our Mix 1041 app, tens of thousands have it, which is presented by CHI Memorial. Nod to Dr. Rob Headrick here. Anyway, if you don't have the app, download it for free at mymix1041.com. Wouldn't you want to? I don't think you're eligible, Doc, to win that contest, but who knows? Maybe you are.
Hey, maybe I am.
Dr. Rob Headrick is here, thoracic surgeon with CHI Memorial. Doc, it's great to see you. How are you?
It's great to be back. Doing well.
Well, and this is such an important month. As you know, it seems like the last few years you've been coming in here for this month. And, of course, it is lung cancer. Excuse me, it's a Lung Cancer Awareness Month. And it's such an important month.
It is. It's a time to maybe focus a little bit on our lung health. You know, part of our strength as a family unit, our strength as a community, our strength as a state all ties back to our health. And one of our biggest health problems goes back to our lungs. And we've got bad lungs here in Tennessee.
Joined by our buddy Dr. Rob Headrick, thoracic surgeon, CHI Memorial. And I do want to talk about lung screening. CHI Memorial makes it very easy. But let's talk about a lung CT and who should get it.
Yeah, so for many decades we had the whole lung cancer issue completely wrong. Completely tied into tobacco, that if you didn't smoke, you couldn't get cancer. And what we realized is that all you have to have is lungs to get lung cancer, which is fairly simple, which means we're all exposed and potentially able to get it. The second thing is that we thought it was really hard to cure and found out it's really easy to cure, but you just have to find it early. So you can't find it if you're not looking. So the lung screening program is simply a way of people getting a look at their lungs. If there's something bad going on, we'll see it. And the great thing about that is it's fearful seeing something like that, but the treatment is so easy. You just got to find it early.
So what's involved in that lung CT?
It's about a 7-minute journey on a little bus, kind of from time you get in to get out. It's about a 12-second scan where you're lying down. There's no pain. It's the easiest, simplest screening test in the world, and that you're really not having to do anything except just hold your breath. You'll see pictures of the lungs, but you also see pictures of everything else in your body. So your heart, your coronary arteries, all the things that coming into the holiday season with the stress, the cold weather changes, the viruses impacting us that can take us in a wrong direction from a health standpoint. We'll see all those things in addition to your lungs. So it's a great way of getting a checkup on your body, making sure we're ready for the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. We're joined by our buddy Dr. Rob Headrick, thoracic surgeon at CHI Memorial. You have preached this for many years, but early detection, Mike, you said it a second ago, but oh my goodness, can it be overstated?
No, so the one thing we had wrong was that we thought lung cancer was really difficult to treat. It's just that we were treating it with 2 minutes on the clock and in the fourth quarter, and that's always hard to win that game. If you find it early, you go from a 20% cure rate to almost 90% cure rate.
Wow.
And the treatment is way simpler.
Wow.
Who doesn't want that?
All right, well, absolutely. And, hey, the White Ribbon Project, tell me about that.
So one of the things we do is embed ourselves in schools. I'm recruiting kids into what I think is the most exciting future in not only engineering and science, but in healthcare. There's so many discoveries in the next couple of decades that are going to be directed towards the lung cancer area. So we go in, teach them about lung cancer, help them in their community, reach out to people who've been impacted by the disease, but also show them the cool technology, all the artificial intelligence we work with, to the computer science, to the robotics, all the things that are at our hands right now that are exciting, but also guide them into a way of a career that's going to be incredibly exciting. So many more developments that are coming in this area now that we can see the DNA of the cancer cells, and just turn loose these kids that are bright and challenge them to come up with the next cures. So we do that every year. We're going to come up to Cleveland this next year and embed ourselves in the school here and try to do the same thing.
That is just tremendous. And now the Breathe Easy, what do you call it, a trailer or a vehicle?
It's a bus.
A bus? A bus.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Breathe Easy bus will be in Cleveland this Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Cleveland Family YMCA.
Yes.
And it's easy.
So if you're over the age of 50, anybody's had a smoking history, a family history of cancer in their family, come out. It's simple. It's easy. Get your lungs checked, but also we'll look at your heart, everything else in your body, and just make sure everybody's happy and healthy and ready for the holidays.
Do people need to pre-register?
It helps, but if you happen to drive by and see it, stop in. We'll find a way to work you in.
Well, I tell you, and you say it's like, what, 7 minutes, something like that?
7 minutes.
I mean, that could save someone's life.
Time to fill up your car with gas, you could save your life.
Wow. Dr. Headrick, anything you want to add here before we go?
No, it's come out and see us. It's really easy. If you want to sign up ahead of time, get a determined time slot, 495 lung, and we'll make it simple and easy the way healthcare should be.
That's right. It is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and talking about the importance of lung screenings with our friend Dr. Rob Headrick, thoracic surgeon at CHI Memorial. One more reminder that the Breathe Easy bus will be here in Cleveland with CHI Memorial this Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the parking lot of the Cleveland Family YMCA on Urbane Road. What's that number again?
495 lung, L-U-N-G.
Dr. Headrick, it's great to see you again.
Great to be here,
Thanks
as always.
for coming. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Dr. Rob Headrick, CHI Memorial, and we're back in just a moment.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Food.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Good morning, 27 after 8. This portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by Wendy's.
Try the 2 for $3 Biggie Bundle, now available at Wendy's. Your choice of 2 breakfast items, sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, or medium hot coffee. That's the 2 for $3 Biggie Bundle, available at Wendy's.
All right, let's go inside the Mermaid mattress. You know what? Before we do that, Bridget, we've not done the Simmons Bank celebration list recently, so let's do that.
Okay, happy birthday to Henry Brown, who is 17 today and a junior at Cleveland High School. Ronnie Long is having a birthday today from his wife and children. Dr. Jerry Veenstra celebrated birthday on Friday, loving wife, mother, and grandmother. Tony Reynolds was 60 yesterday, known to his nieces and nephews as Uncle T, former Polk County EMA director. His sister sent that in to us. My friend Melanie Shepard is celebrating a birthday today. Tim Riggs is also celebrating today. Carla Bolaños is 50 today, a 4th grade teacher at Hopewell Elementary. Marilyn Sherlin celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Marilyn. And then Trey Job is 16 today. That is from his granddad, Larry McDaniel, for the town squire.
The Town Squire.
Yes.
Larry will have tickets for Bradley and Walker Valley homecoming. Playoff game. Not homecoming. Playoff games coming up for this Friday night. Hey, Larry, probably by tomorrow, I'd say. So that depends on if Mike Turner and Turner Jackson wake up. So that'd be fine.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix Line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they work hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center coming up on 8:30.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 77 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, near record high temperatures, a high of 81 and a low of 47. Sunny again on Wednesday with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 41 degrees.
This Mix 1041 weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Bridget, Britney Spears has sold over 1 million copies of her memoir in the first week.
Wow.
There you go. It's the song that started it all.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland.
We probably have the best facilities in the area. They're very spacious, accommodating. We have 4 big visitation rooms, big chapel. We can live stream services as well now, have that capability. I enjoy serving and ministering to that family. That's the thing I'm doing. I'm a servant. I just love helping families at the worst time of their life. I feel like God's given me something to work with, and I try just to use His ministry. We treat your family like they're our family.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
As Dr. Headrick was just here, thoracic surgeon with CHI Memorial, but they have that lung bus, which, as he said, in 7 minutes, the time it probably takes you to pump your gasoline, can save your life.
That's right, yeah.
And it's going to be parked out at the Y this Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., for people 50 and over, and you can, they're going to show your heart, your lungs, the whole deal. So you can call 495-LUNG or just show up Friday. What a wonderful idea that is. It's very, very non-invasive, very simple to do. All right, it is 8:35. The CHI Memorial Sports Desk. All right, let's go back to Friday night. Big wins for Bradley Central High School. They defeated West Ridge on Friday night, big time. Walker Valley, that huge win over Campbell County on Friday night. And both big wins. And so now, let me go back. Cleveland High School, though, they did end their season at Jefferson County. Great start to the tenure of a guy who we've really come to like, and his family. Chandler Tygard, the head football coach at Cleveland High. There's great things ahead, we know that. But they did lose at Jefferson County on Friday night. So here we go, boy, Bridget. I tell you, this Friday night, can you imagine Bear Stadium, Maryville at Bradley, Friday night, kickoff 7 o'clock, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and the Mix app. Earl Rowan is already there. Folks, he's just going to set up all week.
Just going to camp out there.
One of my favorite people in the world is Coach Rowan, and Gary, and they do an incredible job for us. They'll be out there Friday night. And then Lenore City at Walker Valley. Stephen Shelton, you heard him again this morning, which Drew Akins heard him say it last week. Shelton said that Walker Valley's got a very favorable bracket Bridget. And so they're going to host Lenore City on 99.1 FM. Andy Morris, Jacob Mason. I love to listen to them do ball games. Do a great job. What a night it's going to be, Bridget.
I know. Round 2 of the playoffs. Here we go. So, yeah, if you're a Bradley or Walker Valley fan, get out there in person and support these 2 great teams.
Maybe a question either for Joe Cannon at the Cleveland Daily Banner or Gary Owenby, or maybe somebody out there can. When's the last time? I'm going to turn the music down. When's the last time that we have had 2 local teams make it to the second round? I don't know, Steve. Okay. When is the last? That's not a trivia question. We simply don't know. So if you know, tell us. But anyway, let's see here. McMinn Central at Giles County, Macon County at Red Bank. So that's 6A's Maryville Bradley, 5A Lenore City at Walker Valley, 3A McMinn Central at Giles County, 4A Macon County at Red Bank. Boy, Red Bank's good, and they got better as the season went on. I believe that's Ted Gatewood at Red Bank now. And then, Division II AAA, Brentwood will be at McCallie, and Christian Brothers at Baylor, where my buddy Emerson Petty is on the offensive line there for Baylor. All right, so there you go. NFL, Vikings, and Josh Dobbs beat my Falcons in Atlanta. If we're going to lose to anybody, and by the way, we lose to everybody, we don't have a defense. Although I am encouraged by our new quarterback, Taylor Heineke, who I figured would be the starter at some point. Me and Chris Goforth figured that. Chris is the, Chris Goforth. He's the host of the Falcons studio network.
That's right.
But he's from he worked in Cleveland 20 years. But Goforth and I, well, we knew it was coming. But, I just thought, I don't think he'd probably want me to reveal that publicly. Hey, don't tell anybody I said that. Vikings beat the Falcons 31-28 behind Josh Dobbs, but again, I was happy for Josh Dobbs. Sunday night football last night, Bengals, oh man, Bridget, Damar Hamlin, that horrible situation last December, so that was Bills at Bengals. They did that again last night. Damar was there. That medical team was there and honored before the game in Cincinnati.
Wow.
Bengals win that home game 24-18. Boy, that's a miracle. Monday night football tonight, Chargers at the Jets. Not as bad as you think. On the face of it, you think, what in the world? Well, I don't know, but Jets aren't that bad. Chargers are okay. 8:15 tonight on ABC Television Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Manning Brothers on ESPN2 presented by Hardee's. Ryan Blaney won his first NASCAR championship Sunday, but Ross Chastain won the season's final race at Phoenix. And Bridget, Tennessee men's basketball returns tonight. They'll take on Adam Baggett's alma mater, Tennessee Tech.
That's right, yes.
6:30 tip at Thompson Bowling. Right here, Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU.
So Andy Morris coming in clutch for us. 2020 is the last time that we had 2 teams in the second round of the playoffs. It was Bradley and Walker Valley then.
Was that right? So, man, that's pretty good, Andy. Thank you. And so 2 teams still going. Both home games. Walker Valley, again, will host Lenore City Friday night, 7 o'clock. And then Bradley will host Maryville. And, Shelton and some of these guys that really keep up with all this stuff, Josh Rogers, a bunch of people telling me, and even Damon Floyd was saying last week, we'll have them back in this week, but the coaches, that Maryville will be at full strength. So, that's going to be interesting. But anyway, we got a few miles to go till then, but we're ready to go, baby. It is 20 minutes before 9 a.m.
At CHI Memorial.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why buying on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
This Mix 1041 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. September is PAD Awareness Month. Understanding peripheral arterial disease, or PAD, is vital for your well-being. PAD is a condition where arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood to your legs become narrowed or blocked due to a buildup of plaque. Certain risk factors increase your chances of developing PAD, including smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a family history of vascular disease. Early stages of PAD might not exhibit noticeable symptoms, but as it progresses, you might experience leg pain, cramping, weakness, or numbness. If left untreated, PAD can lead to serious complications like non-healing sores, infections, and even amputation. However, the good news is that a timely intervention can significantly improve outcomes. No referral is needed, appointments within 3 days, accepting new patients. 5 convenient locations. Find out more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
We're on Mix 104.1. We're on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're on MixTV.tv. Couple things for your attention. This week is really, I guess, Bridget, the biggest food drive of the year in Cleveland. It's Cleveland Helping Cleveland Community Food Drive with our friends at Southern Heritage Bank. Boy, I tell you, we look forward to it every year, don't we?
Yeah, the big food drive, as Stephen Shelton was in here earlier this morning and said it really kicks off the holiday season for us here locally in Cleveland and Bradley County. So looking forward to a great week with them.
All right, so, folks, here's what you do. They take non-perishable food items at Southern Heritage. They've got the big wholesale supply group truck parked out at the main branch on Key Street of Southern Heritage Bank. Now, you can also drop your non-perishable food items. No glass, by the way, please, no glass on that. Drop them off at Southern Heritage on McGrady Drive. That's out, that we still call it the new Walmart. Been there 20 years, but anyway, the newer Walmart. And then also the Southern Heritage location on Georgetown Road, close to Cleveland Middle School. So drop them off there. Friday, we'll be broadcasting live. I'll be broadcasting live at 10 a.m., beginning at 10 at the main branch until 1 o'clock. So it's a big, big time. The other big thing, Bridget, is we have launched one of our biggest contests of the entire year, our Mix 1041 Black Friday Shopping Blowout, presented by our friends. It's like Ron Burgundy reading a teleprompter and then catching himself. Our friends. It's Shelton, Cleveland Insurance.
That's right.
Yeah, but Cleveland Insurance giving $1,000. But, Bridget, there's more prizes, and tell everybody about it.
That's right. You and 3 friends can be chauffeured in a Jeep Wagoneer from our friends at Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram here in Cleveland. Also, free breakfast from Hardee's, free lunch from Chick-fil-A, and then, yes, $1,000 for your shopping spree on Black Friday. Wow. So that is up now. We launched it this morning. It's an app-only contest, so download the free Mix 1041 app and go ahead and get registered today.
So if you've got the app, hit refresh, or just make sure you see it there on the homepage. If you don't have the app, do what Bridget told you. Go to mymix1041.com. Our app is presented by CHI Memorial. All right, so there's all that. A lot going on, as you might imagine. 11 before the hour. Let's get a check of the streets right here, Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, I tell you what, let's get our final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list right here. It's 10 minutes before 9. We also have guests coming in, going to talk about the big-time Hamilton County Fair. So that's all coming up here in a few moments.
Okay, happy birthday to Henry Brown, who is 17 today, a junior at Cleveland High School. Ronnie Long is celebrating today. That is from his wife and children. Dr. Jerry Veenstra celebrated a birthday on Friday. Loving wife, mother, and grandmother. Tony Reynolds was 60 yesterday, known to his nieces and nephews as Uncle T. He's the former Polk County EMA director. His sister sent that in to us. My friend Melanie Shepard celebrating today. Tim Riggs also having a birthday today. Carla Bolaños is 50 today, a 4th grade teacher at Hopewell Elementary. My friend Marilyn Sherlin celebrating today as well. And then Trey Job is 16 today. That is from his granddad, Larry McDaniel, over at the Town Squire. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're...
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services at Fike Chapel.
We're doing some renovations on Fike. We're painting the whole inside. New furnishing's going in, give it a fresh new look. We're going to provide just as much professional services there as any other funeral home in the area. Cater to everybody's need, whether it's burial or cremation, whatever it may be, we're going to provide the community that. And I just want to continue that heritage that the Fike family started and build off of that. And I wanted to keep that name part of ours, even though we did change it to Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services at Fike Chapel. We wanted to make sure we honored the Fike name. We treat your family like they're our family.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams on the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning to the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 1041.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Mix 1041.
Good morning and happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I know it's hard to start your day on a Monday, and unfortunately,
Mix 1041, good morning. Let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 5 before 9 a.m.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
From Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Sunny and pleasant for your fall Friday. We will have high temperatures.
Yep, that was Friday. Sunny today and 78, low tonight 49. Tomorrow, Tuesday, sunny and 81. 81, 82 Wednesday and sunny. Going to be a warm week. We cool down, it looks like, for the this coming weekend. It is 4 minutes until 9 a.m. Your Simply Bank temperatures 39 degrees in Cleveland and Bradley County.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction, locally owned, specializing in all varieties of construction. Call Andy at M&M Construction, 423-284-0487.
Mix 1041 with Louis Sapoldi. News and more coming up.
Good morning and happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I know it's hard to start your day on a Monday, and unfortunately, I'm going to begin it with some bad news here by showing you our fires and smoke map, but hopefully I can make up for that with some positivity about all of our sunshine. So here's a look across the southeast right now. What you're going to notice is basically a thin layer for the entire southeast and beyond with that light gray color indicating some of this hazy smoke because there's so many individual brush and wildfires that are ongoing at this point in time. Let me zoom into our local area though. All the red spots, those are going to be the fires, the hot spots that are active, and there may even be a few additional ones that aren't showing up on this satellite imagery. But we did certainly have that fire that was in Ray County over the weekend, and we have this big one that's happening just to the south of Andrews, North Carolina. This is the Collet Ridge fire that's now over 2,000 acres. You'll notice that the gray smoke, the darker gray, is moving southward from those fires. That's because yesterday we had wind blowing from the north. Now today our wind is going to shift and come out of the south to the southwest. So even if you have smoke now, you don't have it at your location, it may shift and move to you. So that's something to be mindful of as you go out and about. And the worst fire again is over here in Cherokee County. So with that, we do have an air quality alert that is ongoing for southwestern North Carolina. That includes Cherokee and Clay counties. You really need to limit your time outside. In fact, we have this code red air quality alert that's in effect. That means the air is unhealthy for everyone, for all, if you're under 4,000 feet. So basically what that happens is you have the fire on the ridge line, we have a high pressure overhead, and it brings sinking air with it. So it traps that smoke into place, and that particulate matter settles into those valleys. So the air quality is the worst if you're under 4,000 feet. Now, it's still not good on those mountain peaks either. In fact, we have a code orange air quality alert additionally. That's the air is unhealthy for sensitive groups. So if you have COPD, asthma, elderly, young children, that you need to be mindful of that for the tallest peaks. That's over 4,000 feet. So either way, it's still something that you want to, again, limit that time outside. And this is today all the way until midnight tonight. Cherokee County, Clay County, southwestern North Carolina, if you drive over and work in some of those other counties. Now, let's take a check of our temperatures because here's at least the positive spin on the forecast. We are starting off this morning cool to cold. We have a lot of spots in the 30s, but at least we're not seeing any freezing temperatures. 43 in Chattanooga, 48 in Altamont, Cleveland coming in at 36, Dalton at 38 degrees. Coffee cast this morning. Remember, sunrise is now an hour earlier because of the time change this weekend. 43 degrees at 8 a.m., 51 by 9 o'clock. And as we go through the day today, abundant sunshine. It's going to be beautiful outside, hitting 71 at noon, 78 at 4 o'clock. That's well above what would be normal for this point in November. So again, high pressure dominates. It's going to bring us the sunshine throughout the day today and really in the days to come as well. So sunny skies today, that wind from the south to the southwest, a few clouds tonight. And then as we look at tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, highs around 80 on Wednesday.
401 mixtv.tv. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We're joined now by Mike Gloekler. Is that right?
It's Gloekler.
Gloekler, Mike Gloekler, on the phone right now. Mike is the corporate communications and PR manager at McKee Foods, and I just know you brought a bunch of fudge rounds with you for me. I'm sure you did, Mike. Well, hey.
May have failed you on that.
I owe you, you know what I mean?
We'll send some over.
Whatever. And then Karen Shostak is on the phone right now. Karen's the deputy director of Parks and executive director of the Hamilton County Fair. Karen, how are you?
I am just peachy. I'm excited to be talking to you guys about this amazing reimagined fair, especially with Mr. Gloekler there. McKee's been an amazing partner for us.
Well, I tell you what, Karen, let's just launch in with you, then I'll pick up with Mike here. Let's talk about the Hamilton County Fair. Tell me all about it.
Well, we're going to start off on Friday night with an amazing rodeo, fast-paced, bull riding, calf roping, you name it, we've got it at this rodeo. And then Saturday, we're going to kick off with lumberjack shows, and we've got a concert for Saturday night. And then, of course, on Sunday, we're going to have the East Tennessee Symphony Orchestra do a tribute concert. Of course, this is Veterans Day weekend, so we want to make sure that we honor our active military and, of course, our vets. So lumberjack shows, science shows, EPB, thanks to them, we bought out all the rides. So all the rides are free for the duration of the event. The TVA will have a very large fish tank on site for the event. It's a must-see thing at the fair this year.
Well,
And
sounds,
so much more.
yeah, it sounds wonderful. And so it runs, I believe, is it Friday through Sunday? Is that right?
Friday through Sunday. Friday night, the gates open at 5 p.m. We'll continue till the rodeo is over, which is a 2.5-hour show. It's quite an interesting show. On Saturday, the rodeo continues for day 2, and along with, again, the lumberjack shows, the science shows, TVA's Amazing Fish Tank. And then Saturday night, of course, we have the concert, which is opened by Brandon Davis, and we're going to close the Saturday night with Lauren Elena. So between Little Debbie as our hometown girl and Lauren Elena and Brandon Davis as our hometown folks in entertainment, it's going to be hard to match this in years to come.
And one final question, then I want to talk to Mike here, but because, you know, most of our audience is here in the Cleveland, Bradley County area, how do we find the Hamilton County Fair?
It is at 16705 Coulterville Road in Sail Creek. It's going to be hard to miss it because there definitely is going to be, we have 5 message boards and all kinds of things off of to kind of give you the direction. But yeah, we've got it. You won't be able to miss it. But it's right off of 27. Easy to get to.
Mike, let's talk about McKee Foods and, of course, Little Debbie's partnership with this great event. Why are you guys? Why do you think it's so important?
Well, I'll tell you what. When Mayor Wampin-Karen came and they delivered us this proposal, we saw that there was a vision to create this community-friendly event, family-friendly event. Really almost like a throwback to the good old days, so right down to having blue ribbon contest and things like that. It just made sense. It fits for us because Little Debbie's all about nostalgia and making memories and having a great time with family and friends, so it just made sense.
You know, I consider Little Debbie, McKee Foods, what I call a heartstrings brand. Let me tell you something. You cannot see the logo of Little Debbie, and now really I was going to say if you're from this area, but really nationwide probably, and I mean, you can't help but smile. You can't help but have pleasant thoughts when you see her face and that brand, can you?
No, you can't. It does evoke memories. I got a funny story for you. My first Little Debbie was at my friend Ricky Prendergast's house, and it was a Star Crunch. I'd never had one before. We had moved down to North Carolina from the Northeast, so of course we were hostess and Drake's.
Exactly, yeah.
So my memory is then beating Ricky in bumper pool and having a Little Debbie, and he was so mad he threw a ball at my head. So maybe my memory's not as good as most, but I've worked there for 16 years, and I'll tell you what, it's a PR person's dream because it's a great family to work for, a great company to work for, and a great brand to work for. Makes it easy on me.
It's just a natural, yeah, Karen, it's just a natural partnership.
It really is. I mean, and you know, like I said, you can't write this story better. This hometown, like Mike mentioned, the blue ribbon aspect is really evident of a true homecoming hometown event, and that's what we've looked to create here. And having Little Debbie as a partnership and McKee Foods and all of when I say amazing folks at Little Debbie and McKee, these are genuine, sincere, salt of the earth people, and we're just excited and really blessed by this partnership.
Let's talk about, Mike, back to you. What's happening right now, just generally, McKee and Little Debbie, what are you excited about as we get into the holiday season here in November?
Well, as you can imagine, Christmas tree cakes are the big draw. So we are making them and selling them as fast as we possibly can. I think we've got some lined up for the fair. So hopefully we'll be able to hand some of those out to people. And we got other great stuff going on. We're going to have one of our tractor trailers. McKee, many people don't know, we own one of the largest private fleets in the U.S. So we're going to have a tractor trailer out there so kids can climb up in the cab and see what that is like. We're also going to have the world's largest oatmeal cream pie.
Really?
Our R&D department is hard at work right now, and they're putting that together, and we're going to serve that up on I believe on Sunday at noon. We're going to cut that up and serve it, and it'll go fast. We've done one before at Riverbend, and it was gone before I knew it.
Karen, anything you want to add here before we go?
Well, I just come on down. Get your tickets online. You can buy them at HamiltonTNFair.com. Or of course we have a box office. I'm looking at it right now. that'll be set up on site. And Mike, I'm here to receive your big tractor trailer as we speak on site. So I'm pretty excited about the arrival of this beautiful tractor trailer. So tickets online. The price will go up midnight, 12:01 on November 10th, this Friday. So I encourage you guys to purchase your 3-day tickets online right now. And then, of course, we'll have daily tickets available once you arrive. Now, really important, we have a discount for daily tickets. So if you're a senior, military, active, or a vet, teachers, and all emergency services of just $5 a day. So if you come and you show your ID, you'll be able to receive that discount. We want to make sure that we take care of our all of our special folks. Also, it's really important to mention that money should not be the reason you can come to this fair or experience something at the fair. That's why we were able, thanks to partnerships like Little Debbie, McKee, EPB, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, all these folks. There's so many. Thanks to their partnership, we were able to keep this price as low as possible. It's unprecedented. Everything is included in your ticket, of course, except, of course, food and beverage. But all of the shows, all of the rodeo, the amusements, the concerts, that's all included in your ticket, which is unprecedented in this day and age when it comes to special events. So we're very proud and excited to be able to offer so much entertainment for such a low, low price.
Well, Karen, thank you very much. Hey, give us a website one more time, would you?
Sure. It's HamiltonTNFair.com, and you can scroll through and see all the activities and as well as purchase tickets.
And Lauren Elena, who's been in our studio a few times over the years, so she's your headliner, is that right?
She's our headliner for Saturday night. And Brandon Davis, who's also from this hometown, I think he's from Hickson, actually, opening up for her. He goes on at 5:30, and she'll go on at 7 p.m. on Saturday. So we're just really excited to be able to offer so much in this weekend. It's just really a special experience. And we want to bring all four corners of Hamilton County together, as well as Bradley County, Ray County, Sequatchie. We want everybody to join this great party that we've put together.
Mike, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
Nothing. Just come on out. Come see us. We're going to be handing out cakes. We're going to be handing out some swag. So come see us. It's going to be fun.
Some of the best swag.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
really
maybe
is.
next time you can bring me some fudge rounds. I'll have. Matter of fact, Karen, you can come in person. You and Mike, tell us how it goes. He'll bring me some fudge rounds, and you can have some too. How about that?
And some zebra cakes. Those are my personal favorites.
Oh, we're putting the orders in now, Mike.
That's fine. It's all going in the noggin.
I don't trust that. You need a pen and paper, Mike.
Nah, we'll bring them
Oh,
over. We'll
you
send
should
them.
trust everything this guy says. He's got them recorded.
It's the Little Debbie Hamilton County Fair this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Guys, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you very much. All right, that's going to do it for us right here for the program this morning. It's coming up on 10 minutes after 9. And let me remind you that one of our biggest contests of the year has just gone live on our Mix 1041 app. That's tens of thousands of you have our app, but go download it if you don't. MyMix1041.com. It's our Black Friday shopping blowout presented by Cleveland Insurance. One person wins $1,000. They'll be chauffeured with the winner and 3 friends to all your favorite stores on Black Friday in a Jeep Wagoneer from Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, plus free breakfast from Hardee's and free lunch at Chick-fil-A, all right here. So the only way to register is on our app. If you've got the app, hit refresh. Make sure it's there. If you don't have our app, go download it from our website. Our app is presented by CHI Memorial. For our radio audience, we're going to send you right to music to start your workday for mixtv.tv. That's the end of the line for us this morning. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a great day, everybody. And don't forget the Hamilton County Fair this weekend.